The Grim you cast it.
Removed to Pyro's Inferno.
Alright everyone, welcome back to TFPG's T3 Summer Tournament for 2015. I am your host Montclair. Casting with me for this match will be Rails Barlow. Rails, how are you?
I'm doing great, Mont. Thank you so much for having me. I'm expecting a great match here tonight in the first round of the tournament, and I'm really excited to see what these two teams can do. I've seen them both practicing, actually, which has been great to see them scrimming, and I expect a good game.
Yeah, I do as well. I want to make sure that everybody can hear you. Let me turn this up just a little bit.
How about now?
I think that's better.
Better?
All right,
Okay.
yes, so for this match, we've got Grizz's team Hellbound versus Sloe's team A Little Sloe.
Right, and the funny story about Team A Little Slow is that they did not realize that the tags in their names were the acronym for a degenerative disease, so they are actually doubling as a contribution to the ALS Foundation tonight through their names, as you can see, as how they are tagged.
Yeah, very true. So let me go ahead and we're looking at the stats here on stream, but let me bring up the actual game. We're waiting for just myself to ready up to get this game going. Let me just do a quick player rundown. For team A Little Slow, we have Lucifer, Blake, Slow, and Fresh. And for Grizz's team, God, I can never remember the name. We have Grizz, Arctic Fox, McNugget, and Circusum. I'm going to go ahead and ready up because this game is ready to go, guys.
Indeed, and we are going to be seeing our tank at 18%, so that early rock tank that is so often seen in Pro Mod, and then our witch is late at 9%. We are going to be having Team A Little Slow on the Survivor side first, and Team Hellbound on the Special Infected. And let's see exactly what happens on this first hit here, Mont. It's a Hunter, Spitter, Boomer, and a Jockey. Going in now, Hunter pre-spawning in the back, making noise. Boomer goes in and gets a nice double boom from the top of that sign. Jockey goes in, lands on a Nick. Hunter going in as well, trying to pounce on more of the Boom survivors. Trying to land onto Slow, not going to land though, Mont, but that is Alice taking some spit damage there.
Yeah, looks like Boom and Spit really the only thing that did any damage here. We've got 13 going out on Lucifer and 18 on Blake and actually 23 on Fresh, so not bad damage for not too great of a hit. Tank is up now in the hands of McNugget. We're going to take that over to a war room. I don't know which one it is, but here we go.
All right, let's find out.
Take it right here.
Reloading here.
Let's back up a little bit. Because it had the hit up.
Maybe they left them when they got arrested.
He jumped the truck. Is he going to the back?
Charge up.
Hit. Charge up. He's almost dead, I think.
Good dog.
He boomed again.
Just clear forward. Get in the back. Alright, just click common. LS.
Keep shooting.
Where's he at?
In the bush. Those are up. Oh, he's getting LS.
Shoot the damn tank.
He's all the way in the back behind that taxi.
Okay.
He's coming along the bush. Yeah, he's on the push. Push.
Ooh, fuck him up.
Push.
I just got rocked.
Reloading.
You got a rock on me.
God damn it. I am with 100. Missing my shot. Jockey on.
Reloading.
I ate a rock. Are we LOSing or pushing in?
Push.
Hey, shoot the shit out of that thing. Shoot it. Hey, keep shooting. Keep shooting. Shoot the shit out of that thing.
Go back. Sponsor. What's the hit? Yeah. Rock.
Again, I'm gonna go behind the truck.
This stuff.
Walk back here, yeah. Yeah, I got you.
Tell me if there's... Tank, is he coming in?
No. Now, yeah. He's right here.
Where's your...
Reloading.
I'll keep pushing tank door.
Just worry about yourselves.
I'll clear. Rush.
Push again, Slow.
It's dead.
It's dead.
And we are back. Tank not able to land any punches. I think he landed a rock or two, but the Survivor's in pretty good shape, Rails.
Yeah, the Survivors did a great job there. This Boomer does spawn behind the van there and does get a boom onto Ellis. That is one of the hardest tanks to play in the game from the Special Infected side of things. SI were able to capitalize on a little bit of separation, but as we said, Mont, that's about one rock coming from that tank. And honestly, he could have done a whole lot more there with how aggressive the Survivors were being.
Tough tank to play, though. One of the more difficult ones.
Reloading.
Yeah, I would say so, and it's usually just a constant rock tank unless some double boom lands. The Survivors did get boomed twice, but they cleared out all of the common, and they are in really good shape right now. Only one set of pills committed as they push down here. Next, it's going to be a Smoker, Hunter, Spitter, and a Charger. They're actually going to spawn up right now, trying to capitalize on the Survivors going to that campsite, but they're pushing forward, Mon.
Yeah, Survivors opting not to go to the campsite. Another choke point. Sometimes if you do it right, you can get 2 hits, but we're going to see an overpass here. Smoker's already spawned up, making noise up top. Survivors, of course, will be cautious in this area.
Yeah, and they know where the smoker is, too. They know he spawned up in front, and obviously they don't know that the hunters pre-spawn behind, but I think what the SI are looking for is for the survivors to either split up or for them to get bunched up in an area where they can land that charged spit. We're going to have to see where the smoker comes from, though, because that's a pretty easy pick if he decides to drop down. Survivor's taking it slow.
On the plus side, no boomer for them to worry about here. Being boomed under these is devastating sometimes, but there's the smoke going out. Charger misses, spit goes down on nothing, and I believe Rochelle was hunted, but that got cleared, and Charger landed a couple of punches. So Survivor's pretty good job there shutting that down. Could have been a lot worse.
It definitely could have been. Now, this is going to give them a chance, I think, to push far enough to where they could get to right about the alarm car, which is the second car, actually, in the motel area. And I think what they're going to look to do is they're going to try to maybe take it a little bit fast so they can either pop the boomer and then just get through the next choke and get to the drop right here. They're moving really, really fast. They're doing a good job of staying together and blocking those spawns. We do have a boomer, though,
we do have a boomer ghost underneath there waiting for Survivors to progress. Here comes the boom, lands on 2. Nice boom. We'll see if they go for the pop. Looks like they're opting not to set up that alarm. We do have a hunter landing on Lucifer in spit. Nice attack there. Boomer still up. Here comes the jockey trying to go for the down to the car, but not able to make it. Boomer dancing around on the car, but the Survivors are saying no thank you until then.
Right, and they were able to get far enough away to pop that and not create the car alarm to go off. They still have about 450 bonus right now on the Survivor side. You team a little slow, but as they push through the map here, they've done a really good job of mitigating that damage. Like, they've taken damage on the 2-2 hits, but I don't think they haven't suffered a down yet. They still have one set of pills, but this drop right here is probably going to be the most treacherous thing for them to deal with this bonus.
They have not suffered a down yet. Only one set of pills, 2 Survivors bleeding, but we do have a lot of permanent health still remaining. Survivors make it to the bottom of the hill. Here comes the attack. Hear that Hunter spawning up. He's going for the pounce. Here come Jockey and Hunter. Charger able to land. Jockey also lands. We have a tri-cap.
That's a tri-cap.
Great attack.
And Spit's going to go down. Spit actually is going to be managed to land on the Survivors back there. That right there is going to be a huge amount of damage going in, and that makes up for that tank mod. That's what you see happen, though, because that tank happens so early, and then this is an endurance map on Dark Carnival 1.
Definitely a nice attack. They're going to have a look at it again on the instant replay. We're going to see this tri-cap with there's going to be a Hunter and Jockey coming in to latch on to the Survivors. Charger also lands there, so a beautiful tri-cap there by Grizz's team.
That Team Hellbound doing a good job of putting those 2 other pinners besides the Charger in first. The Survivors looked at the Charger to try to focus him. He drew attention away from the rest, allowing the other 2 pinners to get in underneath the Survivors. Boomer going in, lands a nice long boom onto Nick right there. We're going to have a hit going in. Smoker's going to try to go for a pull. Another 2-cap landing right there. That is on bonus, as a matter of fact. Blake getting Jockey down, and now there is going to be a pull on Sloe. Both the health bonuses taking damage, not waiting for the Witch. A great attack by Hellbound.
Really nice attack, chipping away at that health bonus. We've got only Sloe and Fresh, I believe, with any permanent bonus left. No pills remaining. 2 Survivors bleeding. Witch is crowned very nicely. That's taken care of by Lucifer. Survivors making their way towards the safe room. Not sure if they're going to push or try to take another hit. But we do have the SI up, and we've got a Spitter, Boomer, Hunter, and Charger waiting. Survivors are pushing forward. Here come the SI. Spit going for a spit block. Charger coming in. And he gets shut down. Nicely done on the Charger. Hunter opting to back off. Going to go in. He gets M2, but he actually does end up landing on Rochelle for a little more damage on health bonus. Survivors are going to make their way into the safe room now with a, well, they're alive.
They are alive. I can confirm the Survivors have made it. That's going to be a 536 chapter score. 4 team a little slow on the first map of Dark Carnival here, but we got to give it to Hellbound too, Mont. Both teams a little slow handled the tank really, really well, and Hellbound can only get like 1 rock or maybe a rock and a half there, but then what we saw happen is those hits, I think I said they had like, what, 450 bonus at one point when they got to the motel. Hellbound really, really made up for that tank spawn with the hits that they got afterwards.
Yeah, some very good play there by the infected team, especially considering the tank really wasn't able to do much damage. So they made up for it with their attacks. We'll see how Team A Little Slow plays their tank, and we'll take it to the opposite war room this time.
I'm grabbing pills.
Right, yeah, we'll be seeing another Survivor Worm for that. I like it. They've raided up fast, Mont, and now we're going live with the second half of map 1.
I do not have... There it is, spec code up. Okay, first attack is going to be a Boomer, Hunter, Spitter, and Jockey.
Hunter is pre-spawned in the bushes over there, trying to get a wall kick. Going in right now, managing to land onto Nick. Jockey going in for the cover. Hunter gets cleared. Boomer gets popped. Jockey gets M2'd. Only a little bit of damage there, Mont.
Yep, a little bit of damage. Nice shutdown by Hellbound. I don't know why, I can't remember, but... So Grizz's team doing a nice job. Tank is now up, and that will be in the hands of Fresh. we'll go ahead and take that over to a survivor worm here, then play against the tank.
Let's do it.
Chill here, I don't want him to push us.
Jockey behind.
Rock coming in.
Reloading.
Hell just shot me.
Should I
Push
push
the
the tank?
tank. Yes, right here. Push him. Shoot him. Shoot it. He's
Okay, I'm
going
coming
left
back.
right now. Just make sure you punish him, that's all.
Should we LOS now?
Just worry about
Hits up.
spawns right now. Boomer. Clear. LOS. Don't even worry about chip right now.
He's in back of the...
He's on second pass.
Reloading.
Watch your footing, watch your footing, watch your footing.
Hunter's got it all. I'm a reload.
Watch your spawns, watch your spawn.
I'm reloading.
And Reels, we are back. Again, another tank having a very difficult time with the survivors. Almost equal amount of damage here going out, though.
Yeah, that was looking really, really bad for Team A Little Slow there, but Fresh was able to commit. I think she was in when she only had about maybe one spawn in for support in in ghost mode, but then the other two did come up, and she was able to catch Arctic Fox a little bit on that railing. You heard Grizz and the Worm saying to watch their footing, because when you back up an area like that, the tank might be able to actually get a couple punches on you without SI support's help, and that's exactly what happened. So Team A Little Slow manages to get about the same amount of damage as you said, and now it's going to be up to Team Hellbound to see if they can keep it through the map a little bit better than their opponents did.
For our next attack here, we're going to have a Spitter, Smoker, Jockey, Boomer. Again, you can see the SI setting up here in the campground area. We'll see if the survivors are going to challenge them up there. More than likely not. But if they do, they are waiting for them.
Yeah, and Team A Little Slow has a 2-2 for this, as you did mention, and it's kind of a weak 2-2 with that Smoker and that Jockey being the two pinners, and I think they're actually repositioning now because Team Hellbound looks like... Actually, you know what? Team Hellbound faked this out. They're coming back to the campsite area
Nice
now.
fake out, actually.
It.
SI had
Yep.
repositioned themselves, not ready for the survivors to go up there, so nice job.
Yeah, and
by
Grizz,
Hellbound.
Grizz knows that maybe there's a trying to spawn behind that little median there. So you saw that. That was beautiful positioning there by the survivors, and now A Little Slow is going to have to try to hit on this bridge with only a 2-2 mon.
Look at this. There's still searchlights on.
Again, we do have a
I see
boomer in
that's a
this
good
area,
sign.
so depending upon how well the survivors can handle the horde, it's kind of devastating sometimes here. It's awfully dark underneath there, and I know I struggle with it, Rails. You, of course,
Right.
struggle with nothing, but we're not all as good
Oh,
as you.
gee.
Here comes the
Oh,
smoke.
what a clear.
Nice
Okay.
clear. Boomer goes in. Here comes the Jockey. He's shut down as well, or actually M2'd off. Only one survivor boomed. You can see him hacking away at all the horde getting attracted onto that single survivor.
Yeah, that could have been really, really bad, but I think it was Ellis, I think it was Ellis who cleared that tongue off a coach. They baited the non-bonus forward first, and they were able to get that smoker to pull and then get the quick clear, and that boomer only got one. Because as you said, when you rocket a boomer off there, it's hard to pop it, but that was a great take by Hellbound.
Yeah, very nice take for the overpass hit. Survivors doing a great job shutting down their attacks. They actually shut down ALS's attacks for that first tank. Nothing landed on that first attack they had. Here comes the second hit, though, our next hit. Boomer lands on Rochelle. We've got Jockey spawning up. Hunter up top, not cleared. That's a lot of damage right there. Here comes a charge to cover. Really nice attack here by ALS.
Yeah, that was a nice attack by ALS. Now, however, they sent the boomer right there at that corner and didn't save it for the alarm car, so Team Hellbound is going to be able to push past. And fortunately for them, Coach was the non-bonus. That wasn't a whole lot of damage going out, and there's probably only like 2 more hits here, Mont. We saw what happened when Hellbound attacked on the choke when they dropped, but I think if you're a little slow here, you got to send in a really, really good hit as soon as you can.
And it looks like we've got another 2-2 coming
This
up
is not
with
it.
Boomer, Hunter, Smoker, and Spitter.
Right.
Survivors opting to back off here, clear out the horde before they progress. It's a very strong survivor play we're seeing here from Team Hellbound.
Right, and they're in the position now where they still have 2 pills. They have 1 person bleeding. They can take their time like this and just clear out everything. They're going to get ammo inside the room there. They're going to be able to run around. And because ALS only has this 2-2 on the drop, if they can actually get a pre-spawn to happen, so if Hellbound can go forward and pick one of the SI, they could probably almost break it to the safe from here, because this hit is not very good for this drop. Unless they get a death blow, of course. I mean, you know, that could happen, but... We're saying statistically here, Mom. We're not saying, like...
that it can't happen, that's right.
Right.
Survivors,
yeah, they're taking their time.
Yeah, ALS squawking about the baiting here, but here we go. We've got Coach committing downhill. Grizz still upstairs, or uphill, I should say. Hunter over there in the back, he spawned up, but he's quiet. Wow, this baiting.
What they did is they dropped the non-bonus first, right? And they're just letting Coach clear out all that common. Great survivor play so far from Hellbound.
Nice strategy there.
Some people get really infuriated by this, and for good reason, but that one boom does land, and the DP almost lands onto Rochelle's face. Instead of going to go in there, they get a nice 2-cap, very quick clear on that Hunter. Non-bonus gets pulled. Rochelle gets a little bit of spit damage, but all in all, a good take by Hellbound for that hit.
Yeah, very nice take, and only Rochelle there in the back dealing with any little bit of horde. Got her teammate Nick helping her out. And really holding on to a substantial health bonus. This is going to give them a massive lead unless little Sloe can pull something out of their hat.
Well, they've got the hill hit, and they've also got Witch, which are going to be pretty much right next to each other. But at this point, they have the shotgun for Hellbound in the hands of the non-bonus. So what I expect to have happen here is that they're going to clear out all the common. They're going to take it very, very slow. Because if you've seen how, for anyone who's actually seen Grizz's other teams play, this is how Grizz likes to call this map. I've seen this at least a couple times now, once in the playoffs, the Watch Left 4 Dead, a couple of other times, where they take it at this pace, and it lets you control where the SI are spawning pretty much. What they're going to do is they're going to have Coach poke his head up there. He's probably going to draw the Witch back down or try to pick something. And then, like I said, they're just going to take their grand old time. Or they could just do this and go to the left.
Survivor's opting to actually avoid the Witch presently. More health bonus, maybe just not even worth the 20 points for the Witch.
Yep.
I don't know. We'll see what their thought process is. But with that amount of health bonus, I wouldn't even risk it.
And you know what happened? They've gotten the SI to spawn in the back. That Hunter and that Jockey are both respawned. Grizz saw where they were, and now he's going to be able to move forward here. Like I said, it's all about survivor positioning from Grizz's teams. As we're seeing here, Mont, they're saying 10 years on ALS's side, and I mean, they're not that far off.
Yep. Here comes the attack. That Hunter gets skeeted. Jockey M2'd, going for Grizz. Hunter, Charger also misses. Jockey shut down by Grizz.
Now they get the Witch for free.
And here goes the Witch, another 20 points.
You got it.
Very well played by Hellbound. And they're going to move into the safe room with a very substantial bonus.
Yep, that's how I've seen Grizz play, and this is how it usually works on that map. They are going to finish the first map of Dark Carnival here with a total score of 856, Mon.
Wow. So that puts them, 250, 300 points ahead.
Yep, 320 points exactly, and that's a great chapter coming out by Hellbound, and that's the kind of precise survivor play, I think, that really, really speaks to the credit of how Grizz is mentoring that team, I would say.
Yep, very well played. We'll be back with the rest of the match right after this. All right, Rails, we're back, and that was a very entertaining round. Some slower survivor play than we're used to seeing, but definitely paid off.
Definitely, and now we're going to see Team Hellbound, since they have that lead and they also have the ability to play survivor first here, if they're able to get that kind of control, like that's really what it is. If a survivor team can control the infected like that and decide where the infected want to hit them instead of the other way around, that's exactly what you want to look to do in a team of any caliber. So it's going to be up to Team ALS to kind of, because when a teammate that much, like the way to break that is if you hit them really, really, really hard. You know what I'm talking about?
Right, exactly.
Right, and that's what they're going to have to try to do. They have a couple steps to do it here. They have a Witch and a tank, both relatively early, but this tank at 32% here, Mont, that's not usually a high damage tank for SI. At least from what I've seen.
So, yep. This is the, is this the roof tank?
This is the one, yeah, where it's like the tank's put on the roof there and he has to commit into that huge open area.
Okay,
yeah. So it can go really good for the SI, but we're going to need to see team a little slow, and whoever gets that tank to try to obviously play it the best that they can and get the hittable involved and all that stuff. But I think we're going to see Team Hellbound try to do the same exact thing, except I think they're going to actually be they're going through one. They have 3 shotguns, so.
Round is going live. For our first attack, we're going to have a jockey, spitter, charger, hunter. Hunter goes in, gets skeeted. Charger coming in, able to land. Spit going down on that charge. That's going to be a little bit of damage going out on Arctic Fox. Again, he's the survivor taking the damage for Team Hellbound. Maybe he is the designated sponge.
I think he is, and I think that's really a part of what happens when you have a team with a survivor that can play a shotgun like that, and that can also take that kind of damage. Because I've seen Arctic Fox so far kind of being a designated shotgun. Like we said last round, he was the quote-unquote damaged tampon. So he's able to actually go and soak up all the damage, and that actually makes the SI focus on him. Speaking of that, we have a Witch around the corner here, and the next hit for Team A Little Slow is a Hunter, a Boomer, a Jockey, and a Smoker. So a Tri-Cat with Boom, lots of damage potential, but look what's happening, Mont. They're clearing out all the common again.
Yep, taking their time again. This is probably something that we're going to continually see here from this team, and it's working well for them, taking their time. Survivors are a little split, though, not too bad. Grouping up now, and go ahead.
I think what they're doing is I think they're gonna try to block that hot dog spawn. Maybe they found out the hunter spawn, and actually we have the SI going.
Smoker has spawned up here, trying to get a pull on Coach. He actually does manage, and Witch Crown is failed. We've got a tri-cap effectually here, finally cleared. Jockey going in, trying to get another one, along with a tri-boom, I believe, or a double boom. Fantastic hit there. Nice capitalization on that fail with the Witch, but that was all Smoker.
Yep, and that's exactly what they needed right there. A hit like that gets. One of the survivors is actually now in full bleed. Arctic Fox is going to have to commit pills as well. That's the kind of thing that breaks up a team that's able to bait like that. And now I think we're going to see Team Hellbound try to do something similar, but at the same point in time, that just kind of breaks that kind of survivor flow, if there is a word for that.
All right, we do have a tank up in the hands of Lucifer for A Little Slow. We'll take that over to a Survivor Worm again. Hear them play against the tank.
Do it.
Reloading.
Nice, sir.
Or maybe even an infected worm.
Don't give me a boomer. Actually, give me a boomer.
No, forklift.
I'm not scared.
Work with me.
Do you want a hit?
No.
Nah, you want to go right in?
He's gonna be second pass, so.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
second
okay.
pass.
I just saw that.
Fold.
I'm
No
not.
boomer.
Thank God.
Unless I land this Miracle Rock. No, I didn't land a Miracle Rock team. It's all ogre.
Great.
You wanna
Tell us what
hit?
you want. Okay,
No,
I'm
you
gonna
don't
go.
say anything.
I'm gonna go.
Not having any support.
Tell us when you need us.
Go on.
That best.
Oh no.
Go get this guy back here.
Forklift.
There you go.
Oh my God.
God damn.
Great.
Left left. Take your time. Man. Kill.
Good job. I'm gonna run away. Fuck, I'm dead.
Got that kill now.
One more hit. Yeah.
Am I supposed to be like extracting? I don't
No.
have a pen.
I mean, you just wanna go die.
Yeah.
A rock tank if you can.
Okay, he's dead. That's all we needed. Great. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
We'll go here in a little bit. See if we can get him a rock.
Hair flip.
Oh.
Fucking shit. Ladders
I'm
are.
Ow,
up
don't
in
shoot
a
me,
few
don't shoot
seconds.
me.
Alright.
Leave me
Go
alone.
get a rock. Go.
Keep a bit of
go.
sight
go.
too.
Check.
Go. I got
I'm not
sight.
a bit.
Fresh is almost up.
Go
Yeah.
there fresh.
They're shooting me, team. I need assistance.
Okay. Ready?
Let's go.
Go Hunter.
Oh, why do I always do that? I always get shit on.
Yeah.
They have no support except the boomer. They're running forward.
Oh, I'm still on first. That's
You might just wanna AI that. Just leave it in safe
I'm on
time.
first, though. That's the whole thing.
Good boom. They're gonna get slowed down a bit.
Dude, can I get this dumpster out? Yo, can I get this
no.
dumpster?
Just
Oh,
send
no,
it
you
AI.
That should be it.
Well, maybe.
Oh, they're
No, they're
sitting in
staying
there.
inside.
Alright.
Oh, that's
Real?
glitchy.
Yo, whatever, dog. I'm gone. Jump rock. Yee. Good support.
I'm ready to make things nasty whenever you guys are.
me a question.
We could probably just hit if that
There's
blue
super
lands.
split over here. Nick is.
I'm ready.
Can we go for a
Yeah.
shell?
Yeah, let's go.
Ready, go.
Puller.
Sorry, Smoker. Oh, AI tank. AI tank's the beast, dog. Dude, he's gonna get a punch. Oh,
I
he
didn't
went
notice.
for a rock.
Guys are just sitting in there.
Can he get a hitbox? No.